Good morning. It is Tuesday. I woke up today and I thought, we're in Groundhog Day. Just like the first thing that came into my mind, went and turned off my cell phone, my alarm, and that just popped into my head. So welcome to Tuesday, Groundhog Day, once again. I am ready to go for our a little bit more advanced. Remember, this advanced yoga, a little bit like step up. I'm going to keep moving a little bit more today instead of holding to the poses as much. We still will do that. Anybody can join, remember that, and just modify. So if you need to come to your knees when we're on the top of our plank, come to your knees. If you need to use your hand to bring your leg forward, do what we have to. So just remember, most important, like I've always said, just listen to your body, allow it to guide you. It'll tell you when things are too much or that you just need to back off just a little bit. Just listen to what it's telling you, all right? So let's go ahead and we're going to come to we're going to come down to the mat. We're going to start real slow, just so we can stretch out the body a little bit. So go ahead and lay back. Now you have two options here. You can just come into basically our Shavasana right here to come into our breath. You can bring those feet together and just open up the knees and let them rest there. But we're going to come into our breath right here. So start kind of feeling from your toes all the way to the top of your head what your body feels like right now. Maybe become aware of any spots that are a little sore or that you may have more tightness in. So as you're here, just kind of assess yourself. And then we're going to come into that Ujjayi breath. So nice deep inhales through the nose. And exhale to the bottom of the belly. Again, inhale through the nose. And remember, on that exhale, you want to hear the breath flow out of your body through the nose. Continue to breathe here. Go ahead and bring those knees together. Bring the knees into the chest. And we're just going to make big circles with our knees. So make big circles, maybe over towards the right. So big circles towards the right. When I mean big circles, we're going to bring those knees into the chest, push them over to the left, and then push them away from us, and then over to the right. So we're going to make big circles. And then we're going to take those circles to the opposite direction, so over to your left. Go ahead and take both knees into the chest, and then I want you to take them over to the left, opening up that right shoulder. All right, go ahead and take the knees into the chest once again, and then we're going to take them over to the right, over the left shoulder. All right, inhale the knees into the chest, and then go ahead and extend those legs straight out. Taking those hands, and we're going to just tuck them underneath our bottoms, just the thumbs, and then exhale those legs down, nice and slow. And we're just going to warm up here. Inhale the legs up, and exhale down. Good, inhale, lift, and exhale. Again, lift, and lower, don't touch the ground. Lift, and lower. Again, lift, and lower. Lift up, and lower. We're going to do one more. Lift up and lower. Good. Go bringing those knees into the chest. And release that left leg but down. So we're going to keep the right knee into the chest. And we're just going to move it towards the knee up towards our armpit and then bring it back down to center and bring it up towards the armpit and then down. Good. One more time. Good. The same knee, we're going to open up and drop it off to the right. This is where we're feeling your stretches right here. Warming up the joints, bring it into the chest, and then we're going to take that over to the left. Right shoulder stays down on the mat, maybe looking over that right shoulder. Okay, taking that right knee into the chest, go ahead and give it a little bit of a hug, and then release it down into the mat. Bring this left knee into the chest. Okay, and then we're just going to move that knee towards the left shoulder. Good. Bring it back to the chest, and then move it towards the right shoulder. Into the chest, and over to the left shoulder. One more time, into the chest, over to the left shoulder. Good, now go ahead and bring it to the center, and then open it up to the left. Okay, taking that knee into the chest and then take it over to the right side. Maybe looking over that left shoulder now. Great, bring it back into the chest. We're going to take both knees in, flip those feet up, trying to put the the knees into the like armpit area. As we take those feet and flatten them. So you want to flatten the feet like they're going to be flat on the ceiling. Maybe hands come out to the side, kind of draw them a little bit deeper. Rocking yourself if you wish. All right. Let's go ahead and take this. We're going to bring yourselves up and take yourselves to your tabletop. So we're going to come to the top of your mat, or to your back to your mat. Come into your tabletop position. So remember, when we come into our tabletop, we want our wrist, shoulder right stacked above each other, knees below the hips, and go ahead and just rock yourself forward and back. So being mindful of the wrist, we're going to wake them up right now. We're going to have some vinyasas, some side planks, some different things right now that we need our wrists to be ready for. All right, neutral tabletop, wiggle yourself from side to side. Okay, let's come back to that neutral tabletop. We're going to take that right hand and we're going to take that palm up. So we're going to drop the back of the hand down. Feel a little movement here. If you want to come forward and back, you can. Okay, go ahead and reverse that. Let's take the left side, back of the palm down. Just relax there for a moment. And if you want, you can just move this forward and back. All right, go ahead and take that palm right down. All right, let's start with a quick spinal extension. So take that right leg back, keeping the hips nice and square, and reach that left hand out. So reach through the finger, reach through the heel as you breathe here. For 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and take this left elbow to to the right knee. We're going to roll that back away from us and then reach out. Good. Inhale, bring them together. And then reach out. One more, bring them together. And then reach out. Good. Go ahead and drop that down. The spinal extension on the other side. So left leg comes back, right arm comes forward. Really reach through the fingers. Reach the heel. Keep the belly to your back. Good. One more breath. All right, taking that elbow to the knee, roll that back away from you, and release out, stretch out. Bring them together, and stretch it out. One more time, bring them together, and stretch it out. Good, go ahead and drop that down. All right, let's come into our cat-cows. Drop the belly down, chest comes down, tailbone high, look up. Chin to chest as we roll the back away from us, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, lift. And exhale, chin to chest. Good. Inhale. Lift up, belly down. And exhale, chin to chest. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale, chin to chest. All right, coming into that neutral spine here. Once again, we're going to take that right foot back. So right foot comes back, left hand comes forward. Good. Finding your balance here. Taking this left hand out to the side, we're going to take the right foot out to the side. Good. Bring them back to center. Do it again. One. Good. Out to the center. One more time. Open up to the side. Good. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and drop that right toe down. Tuck the left toe and push back. You can walk yourself down into a little spinal extension here. You're opening up that left inner thigh too. So we're having a couple things going on here. Good. Inhale, come back up. Lift up that right leg. And we're going to take it back. So we're going to keep that right leg high as our hands are down. We're going to pivot the left leg and then open up. Good. Breathing here. So we're going to take this right elbow to the right knee. So 1. Good. 2. And 3. Good. Go ahead and hold there. And dropping that right hand down. Very good. All right, left leg comes back. Right leg hand comes out. Good, we're going to breathe there for a moment. And then take that right hand over to the side. Left leg comes out. Good, bringing them back to center. Good, open up. And bring them back to center. Again, open up and hold. All right, go ahead and drop that left leg toe down, tuck the right toe, and push back into your child's pose with the left leg out. All right, bringing yourself back up. We're going to lift up this left leg, take it back, and then go ahead and pivot the right knee. Taking that left leg back, reaching that left hand up. Good. Now we're trying to bring the elbow to the knee. So 1 and 2 and 3 and hold. Good. Go ahead and take those hands down and bring the leg down. Good. All right, tuck those toes. We're going to lift those hips. So remember here, taking that belly to the thigh maybe, extending out that spine here. So breathing there. Take about 5 good breaths. toes in here. All right, next inhale, look at those hands and step your feet forward. We're going to allow ourselves to ragdoll right here. So maybe a nice little bend in those knees. All right, inhale nice and slow all the way up. Rolling that back up. All right. Taking those hands to the side. We're going to come into your mountain pose. So hands come to the side, palms forward, belly to back, the crown of the head reaches up as you breathe here. Ready to try to reconnect with that breath right here. Let's inhale those hands up and exhale down. Good. Inhale, lift those hands and exhale down. Inhale, lift the hands, place them together, and then move the body over to the left. So we're going to push those hips out to the right, the body over to the left. Good. Inhale, come up, and then over to the right. So the hips go out to the left, and the body moves over to the right. Good. Inhale, come to center. Let's open up into that cactus. Keeping that belly tucked. Inhale, lift those hands up. And exhale, open back up. Good. Inhale, lift back up. One more time. Open up, look up. Keep that belly tucked. Okay. Inhale, lift those hands up. And then exhale, drop them over to the side. So I want you to take the right hand over to the left ear. Reaching those left fingertips out. We're just going to take a couple breaths here. All right, let's release that and take the right fingertips out. Left hand comes over to the right ear as we breathe here. All right, go ahead and release that. Let's inhale those hands up. And exhale, just fold right here. Ready, inhale all the way up. And exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale again, all the way up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, bring those hands to the side. We're going to take a few sun salutations right here. So come to the top of your mat. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway, flatten that back. Exhale, hands come to the mat. Step your feet back. Remember, we're at the top of our plank right here. Push those shoulders away from us and then lower down. Flatten those toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Pedal out what you need to. Breathing here. Next, inhale, look at those hands. Go ahead and step your feet forward and lift halfway. Exhale, fold, and inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands come to the side. Let's do that again. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Hands come down to the mat. Step your feet back and lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. We're going to breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next, look at those hands. Step your feet forward and lift halfway. Exhale, fold, and inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands come to the side. Good. 1 more of those. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Take those hands down to the mat. Step your feet back and lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. All right. So right here, I want you to take that right leg up. We're going to take that right leg on the outside of the right foot. So we're going to have this like nice big stretch right here. We're going to walk those hands wide to the left side of your mat. We're going to do 5 little push-ups here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Take those hands back to the center. I want you to take the left foot and bring it wide. Okay? So you're coming into your seated squat. So take those hands together. Good. Chest forward. Nice wide hip. Here, we're going to breathe for just a couple breaths. Go ahead and take those hands down to the mat. We're going to keep the left leg now here. Take that right leg back. So toes are on the mat. Opening up those hands wide to the right now. And we're going to take 5 little push-ups right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Walk those hands to center. Step that right foot back to where we were and back into that little squat. Good. All right, we're going to push through those heels as we lift all the way up. Good. Step those feet together. All right, let's take another vinyasa to the mat. Inhale the hands up. And exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, lifting halfway. Take those hands down to the mat, step your feet back, and go ahead and lower down. Flatten those toes, inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. All right, coming back into your top of your plank. So come back to the plank. We're going to breathe here. Now you can stay here, or you can take a couple little push-ups. 1, 2, good, hold. Keeping that belly nice and strong as we hold here. Maybe just another 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go ahead and release all the way down. Good. Right hand comes straight out. We're just going to take the left hip up and over. A little shoulder stretch right here. Good. All right, roll back down to the belly. Left hand comes out. And roll the right leg over. This cord is in my way today. See if I can fix it over here. Okay, go ahead and come back down to your belly. Push up. Sorry, I had to adjust something. Go ahead and come back down. Take those hands out to the side. Legs out to the corner of your mat. All right. Inhale, we're going to lift up. Good. And exhale down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale down. Good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift, and we're going to pulse. Up the legs and the upper body pulse. And then hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Bring those hands to the side. Lift up and push yourself into your downward facing dog. All right, look at those hands. Step your feet forward. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold, and inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands come to the side. All right, coming into our Surya Namaskar B. So we're going to take one B actually. And then we'll do some other stuff. So feet come to the front of your mat. Coming into that mountain pose, we're going to bend the knees. Tuck the tailbone under into your Utkatasana. Raise those hands up as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Take those hands down to the mat. Step your feet back. And then go ahead and lower down. Flatten those toes. Inhale, lift. Tuck the toes and lift the hips. All right, right foot comes up. And then take that right foot in between those hands. Pivoting that left foot down and inhale this hand up. Good. Exhale, hands come down. Step this right foot back. Now you can float it or you can drop it and exhale down. Good. Inhale, lift. And exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Left leg comes up, taking that left foot in between the hands, pivoting the right foot down. Inhale, come up. Good. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step this left foot back. Float it or drop it. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. You're going to breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and look at those hands. Step your feet forward. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Go ahead and bend those knees. Tuck the tailbone under as we inhale, lift. Good. Exhale. All the way up and release. All right. So staying at the top of your mat, we're going to step back with that right foot. So right toes are going to stay on the mat. You're going to lift the heel up. Bending into the left side. The left knee is bent. Hands come up. And we're going to exhale that right knee down. Good. Don't touch the mat and inhale back up. Good. Exhale down. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale. And inhale. Again, exhale down. Inhale, lift. And exhale all the way down. Flattening that right toe, taking those hands to your hips. And then lean forward. Good. Go ahead and take those hands behind you right here. We're going to push that chest forward and look up. All right, release those hands. Take those hands maybe down to the mat. We're going to straighten this front leg. So you can stay high or you can drop it all the way down. So whichever position you want to take, go ahead and do so. All right, go ahead and flatten out that front foot. We're going to tuck the left toes back, lift up that, the right toes, lift up that right knee, and go ahead and step that left leg back. Again, we're going to come into our chaturanga, so exhale down. Inhale, lift. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Good. Step to the front of your mat with both feet. Okay, inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. And inhale, come all the way up. Bring those hands to the side. So we're going to step back with our left foot now. Finding that balance, bending into that right knee. Inhale the hands up. Good. Breathing here. And then exhale that left leg and that left knee down. And inhale, lift. Exhale down. And lift. Lower. And lift. Lower again. And lift. One more time. Lower. All the way down. Good. Hands come to your hips as you lean forward. So we're not leaning forward with our body. We're leaning forward with our hips. Again, we're going to take those hands behind us, clasp the fingers together, chest up. Good. Go ahead and release those hands down to the mat. And straighten out this front leg. So when I straighten out that leg, you can stay here or you can drop your body down, whichever one is more comfortable for you. All right, let's go ahead and flatten that right foot, taking those hands off to the side. We're going to tuck the left toes up, left knee comes up, and then slide this right leg back. Chaturanga down. Inhale, lift, and tuck the toes, lift the hips. Good, go ahead and take a couple of breaths here. As we do, we're going to kind of prep ourselves for our next movement. All right. So right leg's going to come up. I'm going to take that right knee to the right elbow and then over to the left. Okay, so inhale to the right and then release it back. Take it over to the left and release it back. Again, right side and back, left side and back. Right, back, keeping that core nice and strong. Left and back, over to the right, push it back, over to the left, and push it back. One more, to the right, push it back, and over to the left, and push it back. Good, go ahead and drop that down. I'm going to take my knees down and push into my child's pose. Taking those hands together, I'm going to take those hands to the back of my neck. Good, take those hands back out. Open those hands nice and wide. Step up into that downward facing dog. Left leg comes up. Left knee over to the left elbow. And then push it back. Over to the right. Push it back to the left. Again back. Over to the right. To the left. Over to the right. Two more on each side. To the left. And then to the right. Last one, left. And to the right. Good, go ahead and drop that leg down. Push into that child's pose. Reach those fingertips forward. Keep those elbows off the mat. Breathing there. All right, let's bring ourselves back up. Go ahead and take yourself to a seat. All right, we're going to work on some boat pose here, but not our regular one. We're going to come in. We're going to extend out those legs as much as we can. Bring those hands off to the side and then lower down. Okay, inhale, lift. Whoop. And exhale down. Good, inhale, lift. And exhale. Good, inhale, lift. And exhale. Again. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. Good. One more. And exhale down. We're going to drop it all the way down. We're taking your right leg. We're going to take that right ankle on top of that left thigh. We're going to grab the thigh, or you can grab the front of the knee and just bring that close to the body. Okay, as you breathe here. yourself from side to side. And then take this left foot, or the right foot, and we're going to drop it over to the left. So a little twist here. Maybe having the hands wide open to the sides. If you want, you can look over the right shoulder. All right, let's inhale everything to center. Keep it as it is. Extend out the left leg. So right ankle's up top. Extend out the left leg. Hands are going to come to the side. So we're going to control the lowering and the lifting, okay? So nice exhale on that left leg as we lower, nice and slow, maybe to the count of 5 or 6. Okay, so you count and inhale, come up. Nice and slow. Good, exhale down. And inhale, lift. Good, exhale down. And inhale, lift. Again, exhale down. Good, and inhale, lift. And now we're just going to exhale and release it all down to the mat. So here, bring the knees back in. Left ankle on top of right knee, and then go ahead and bring that in. So you can grab the back, you can lace through and grab the back of the right thigh, or you can grab the front of the right shin. Right, go ahead and rock yourself from side to side. And then drop that left foot down to the right side, opening up and looking over the left shoulder. All right, go ahead and take that to center. Hands come out to the side. We're going to extend out the right leg. Nice and slow. Go ahead and lower down. And inhale, lift. And exhale, lower down. Remember, control this. Don't go fast. And lift. Good. Release. Lower. And lift. Good. Go ahead and lower. And lift. And now lower all the way down. Good. Go ahead. Undo that. Bring the knees into the chest. And go ahead and release that left leg all the way down. Extend out this right leg. Peace fingers are going to go around those big toes. As we lift up, I want to use my core to keep me up and not my arm or my leg, okay? So of course there's going to be a little bit of that, but we're trying to lift through the center. Okay, so breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and go ahead and release just the head down. Hold on to this right leg and open it up to the right. Maybe looking over the left shoulder. All right, let's bring that up to center. Give it a nice nose to ear, and then release it down. Left leg's gonna come out. I'm gonna take my peace fingers around the big toe. I'm gonna lift myself up using my center, my core, to keep me lifted as I breathe here. Okay, I'm going to release my shoulders and head down. I'm going to open up to the left. So I can look over my right shoulder right here, keeping this right hip down. Good, bringing this leg up. I'm going to bring my knee to my nose. And then release it down to the mat. So once again, we're going to take those thumbs and kind of tuck them underneath our hip. Okay. 10 times we're going to inhale and lift the legs up. So I want you to take it as slow up as you do down. Okay, so it doesn't have to be super slow, but let's try to be really mindful of the work that you're doing. So bring the legs straight up and then release them down. Good. You can go on your own count or go on to 10. I'm on 3, 4, 5. Don't touch the ground. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to keep them up here. And then I'm going to go over to the side. So over to the right, don't touch the ground. Over to the center, and then left. So don't touch the ground. Keep those hands to the side if you need to. Over to the right. Over to the left. To the right. I think the hands to the side is the best deal to do. And to the left. Over to the right. And over to the left. Coming back to center. Now the hands can come back. Slowly releasing them down. And then bring them into the chest. All right. Everybody always likes to end with our Navasana, so roll yourself up. Take those legs out in front of you and bring the knees into your chest. Even though we've done a lot of ab stuff today. Okay, bring those knees into our chest. Keep the chest pointed forward, right? Shoulders back. Go ahead and release those hands and legs for 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, bringing in. And again for 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it back in. Again for 5, 4, 3, 2. Go into your low boat for 5, 4, 3, 2, and go ahead and release all the way down. Hands come above the head. As we inhale, we're going to tighten everything up. And then release. Good. Inhale, tightening everything up. And exhale, release. Going to bring those hands off to the side. Maybe opening up those legs a little bit more. Allowing the legs, the feet to just relax. And we're walking your mind from your toes all the way to the top of your head. See if you're holding on to any tension in your body. If you are, try to release it into the mat. I will watch the time for you. Come into that natural breath of yours. As you slowly begin to bring yourself back to this moment, begin by wiggling your fingers and toes. Moving your head from side to side. Bringing your knees into your chest and rocking yourself. You're dropping your knees to one side as you use your hand as a pillow to rest there. Taking one final breath before coming up to a seat at the top of your mat. All right, let's bring those hands together. We're going to take them to the side. Inhale the hands up and exhale. Inhale, lift. Taking those hands to your mind for positive thoughts, to your lips for kind words, and to your heart for a thankful heart. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Namaste. Hope you have a great day, you guys. It's my trigger. Kept wanting to, I don't know if you heard his tap, tap, tapping, but kept wanting to come over here. Have a great day.